Spelling bees are usually reserved for elementary school classrooms and national competitions, but on a recent episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, the seemingly innocent game took a hilariously dramatic turn when co-host Mark Consuelos flubbed an easy word, prompting an over-the-top reaction from Kelly Ripa that had both the studio audience and viewers at home in stitches. The morning talk show was in full swing on Monday when Ripa and Consuelos decided to test their spelling skills in a light-hearted segment designed to mimic a traditional spelling bee. Dressed in coordinated spring outfits and brimming with their signature banter, the co-hosting couple took turns spelling words thrown at them by a guest quiz master. Things took a comedic turn when Consuelos, 53, confidently stepped up to the microphone to spell the word dilemma, a word he later claimed he had aced in the 8th grade. With poise and pride, he rattled off Dilemna. For a moment, there was silence. Then Ripa, 53, slowly lowered her note card, stared at her husband in disbelief, and theatrically threw the card across the stage. The exaggerated gesture drew immediate laughter from the audience. Dilemna, Ripa exclaimed with mock horror. Did you just say dilemna with an N? Realizing his mistake, Consuelos' face froze before breaking into a sheepish grin. Wait, there's no N? Are you serious? He asked, looking genuinely baffled. Oh my God, Ripa replied, holding her head in her hands. Have I been married to someone who spells dilemma with an N this whole time? Doubling down on the joke, Consuelos dramatically stood up from his chair and pretended to storm off the set, shaking his head. I'm done. I can't live like this, he joked, walking off stage before peeking back in with a smirk. Ripa, ever the quick-witted host, didn't let the moment pass without teasing him further. This explains so much. Like that time you tried to spell restaurant and needed a lifeline, she said, barely able to contain her laughter. As Consuelos returned to his seat, the two launched into a brief debate over the so-called Mandela effect phenomenon, where people remember things incorrectly but with absolute certainty. Consuelos insisted he's not the only one who believed dilemna had an N in it. Google it. There's a whole subreddit about this, he declared, prompting the show's producers to flash the correct spelling on screen. Dilemma in large, bold letters. Yeah, no one in sight, Ripa quipped, giving him a playful elbow jab. That's going in the family group chat. Despite the mistake, the lighthearted moment quickly became one of the highlights of the episode, with fans taking to social media to share clips of the exchange. Many applauded the couple's chemistry and comedic timing, noting how their real-life marriage continues to bring an authentic energy to the show. Only Mark could mess up dilemma and make it the funniest part of my morning, one viewer wrote on X, formerly Twitter. Kelly throwing the note card was Oscar-worthy. Others sympathized with Consuelos, admitting they too had fallen victim to the phantom N. I swear, I also thought it was spelled with an N. I've been living a lie, another user tweeted. This isn't the first time spelling has caused chaos on the set of Live. In previous seasons, Ripa and former co-host Ryan Seacrest engaged in similar on-air spelling contests that often ended in laughter and mock outrage. But with Consuelos now co-hosting full-time since 2023, the dynamic has shifted to a new level of marital comedy. The couple, who married in 1996 and share 3 children, have made a name for themselves by blending personal anecdotes with talk show entertainment. Whether they're bickering over coffee habits or joking about parenting fails, Ripa and Consuelos continue to prove that even a simple spelling error can turn into must-watch TV. As the segment wrapped, Ripa offered a mock solution to prevent future slip-ups. Next week, we're doing a handwriting contest. At least then, if you mess up, no one will know what you wrote. Consuelos laughed, adding, only if you promise not to throw anything this time. With no actual dilemmas to be found, just a few extra consonants. The segment reminded fans why they tune in each morning for a dose of humor, a sprinkle of chaos, and a whole lot of love between two people who know how to keep things real.